Hey Rider fans, and welcome to the Bronx Hot Seat, our new show that gives you an up-close and personal glimpse into some of Rider's student athletes and coaches and teams. I'm your host, Karen Torsha, and I am here today with my co-host or my sidekick or whatever you want to call him, Jeff Jones from the men's basketball team. And Jeff and I are going to be giving you a glimpse today into the Rider men's soccer team. Joining us on the hot seat today are juniors Matt Perella and David Benavidez and sophomore Eric Elgin. So welcome to the hot seat, guys. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
And I promise this isn't going to be too bad. I'm going to take you through a couple of questions. We'll talk about the season a little bit, some things. And then Mr. Jones is going to give you our rapid fire hot seat questions. So, key to that is whatever comes to mind, okay?
Cool.
The Rider men's soccer team under new head coach Charlie Inverso is currently on a 2-game winning streak and has a conference record of 2-2 going into this weekend's pivotal game at Loyola. So, Matt, we're going to start a little bit with you. As I mentioned before now, the team's won 2 key conference games in a row. What do you think is going to be the key to keeping up that momentum as you guys continue through the rest of the season?
Well, I think that a big part of the momentum has a lot come from the coaching staff, and we've been able to kind of stir up our own energy before a game. So it's going to be big, especially that we're tied with Loyola. They're 2-2, we're 2-2, kind of fighting for third right now. I think a lot of it's on us at this point to just kind of get our energy and help each other out and just play consistent and be able to put the ball in and play well on defense.
Good. Now, with your 2 shutouts last weekend, you earned yesterday the Max Defensive Player of the Week award. So congratulations on that. That's quite an accomplishment. What does that accolade mean to you? And now as you're preparing this week for Loyola, do you feel any pressure because of that?
Well, first of all, it was a big honor. I didn't know that until recently, so that was pretty cool. A lot of that helps. A lot of that comes from the defense as well. It's not just, I feel like that award, goes to my back four as well. But honestly, it's the same intensity going into the game. It's really a must-win game for us, I think. And we'll look to get another one, really.
Good. And, there is a nice article on you on the website, just in case you want to learn a little more about yourself.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay, David, we'll start with you now, too. You guys lost a couple of gut-wrenching games, conference games, in the last minute or overtime earlier this season before the 2-game winning streak. What did Coach Inverso say to you guys, or what did he have you guys do to kind of help you rebound from those losses and get back on the winning track?
The big thing, he just stayed positive, and he told us that this wasn't, let's not blame ourselves, let's not put our head down, and just go out there, and be ready for this past weekend. And that's what we did, and we kind of forgot about those losses and regrouped and got the two conference wins this past weekend.
Good. And now, individually, you've posted 3 goals and an assist in the last 4 games, including 2-game winners. What do you attribute the sudden offensive output to?
I think we're starting to come together better as a team now. I think we're starting to gel better on the field, and that's really shown, in our play the last couple of games, and we're starting to move the ball better. And I've just been fortunate enough to be, the one to put the ball in the back of the net, but it's been a team effort.
So we can expect more goals from you,
yeah.
More game winners? Good. Eric, Rider's longtime coach, Russ Fager, retired last year, and now with the hiring of Charlie Inverso, you've had 2 different coaches in your 2 years here at Rider. How has the transition to a new coach been this year for you, including getting used to a new style of play?
Well, it was a very unique situation that occurred. Coach Fager was actually the one that recruited me, so I was a little scared at first whenever we heard we were getting a new coach. But everybody was really optimistic about the change coming into this year, and everybody really loves Coach Inverso as a coach. He, at first, he sort of put down a lot of challenges for us and wanted us to meet high expectations this year that a lot of us thought we couldn't meet. And we've really been trying to step up, and he's challenged us to work harder every single day in practice and in games, and I think it's really paid off on the field this year.
Good. And you guys have a lot of new players this year. I think there's 7 freshmen. How do you think they've adapted to the rigors of being a Division I student athlete, and what types of things have you tried to teach them about being able to balance school and soccer?
Well, I think what really helps is also just being a sophomore. I remember how it was last year. And with those guys coming in, all of them are great players on the field. The college game's a lot faster though than high school, so just trying to stay positive with them and help them through preseason was a big thing, and also just spending time with them off the field, sort of checking in with all of them, how make sure they're doing well in classes and stuff like that, but just spending time with them off the field, making them feel comfortable, so that they sort of we're a tight group and have good team chemistry. So making sure they're included in everything that we do is a big part of that.
That's great. Well, that does it for my soccer-specific questions. So, you know, if we need to, take a deep breath, because I'm going to turn it over now to my co-host, Jeff Jones, who has some different questions so that we can get to know a little bit more about the three of you. Take it away, my co-host.
Now we're going to get into the best part of the show right now. I'm going to ask the guys 3 questions. The first being a little easy, the second one being a little difficult, uncomfortable, but they'll get through it. First, got my boy Matt over there. What's your favorite dish to eat for dinner?
Not including dailies, just in general.
Just in general, anything.
Probably the most simple, best answer I'd give you would be chicken parm.
Chicken parm?
Chicken parm with salad.
Yeah.
Except for at dailies.
Except for
Yeah, it's not good there.
Great. Second question. If you could speak to one animal, what would it be?
One animal.
What kind of animal?
Penguin.
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 Why?
Why?
Yes.
Happy Feet, March of the Penguins, both great films, inspired me to say penguin.
Hey, you are on the hot seat. That's the first
Penguin.
thing that came to your mind.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. That includes Matt. Next, I got Dave right here. My question is, what's the biggest difference between Illinois and New Jersey?
Man,
Being
I
that
said-
from your Illinois, if anybody watching doesn't know, David is from Illinois.
I'd say there's more Italian people out here, and that's kind of what I expected.
Do you watch Jersey Shore? Is that why you expected that?
Yeah,
Jersey Shore?
definitely.
Big Jersey Shore fan too, so can't complain. Second question, if someone gave you $1 million, how would you spend it?
I'd probably give a little bit to Matt over here so he wouldn't beg him for any more. I'd probably donate some to some charities, something like that, but
Why are your teammates laughing at you right now? I don't understand
I believe
that.
it.
he believes
trying to
it.
say it right
Well, that's because you already got your cut.
Yeah, see?
Eric's waiting for his
I'll give some to
cut.
Eric. I'll give some to Eric too.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool. My man Dave. Last, we got Eric. First question, if you had one magical power, what would it be?
Wow. I think my magic power would be super speed.
Super speed?
Yeah. I think that would come in handy playing soccer.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah. That's definitely not bad at all. My last question, one word to describe yourself.
Perfectionist, I guess. Always trying to do my best in everything I do. So.
Good answers.
Definitely. Definitely good. Perfectionist right there, man. That was my questions for the guys. I mean, hope it wasn't too stressful. That's pretty much it.
Turn it back over to me. Actually, his real question was pick one word to describe Matt, but I think your co-host changed it.
I
So
don't know if there's one word to describe Matt. You know?
that's all right. Wait, well, I'm not gonna put you on the
Couple
spot.
words
That's too
describe
hot of a
Matt.
seat. Oh, I can think of a few, but that's for another. Mooch. Okay.
I room with them, so.
He did ask for money. He did ask for David's money.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that concludes our time. I do want to thank the men's soccer team for joining us here on the Bronx Hot Seat. We do wish you guys the best of luck, not only this weekend but the rest of the season. We'd love to see another MAC championship come back to Lawrenceville. So, for more information on Rider Athletics or men's soccer in general, please visit our website at gobronx.com. For Jeff Jones, I'm Karen Torsha. Thanks for watching, and go Bronx.